Okay, so what's your scariest my period is late story? So we went on Reddit and we found a couple of fun stories. 1 to 10, how scary is this, right? I had unprotected sex with 2 different guys in 1 week.
10 scary.
10 scary. Already, yeah. I have a regular period, but this one was late. And when it came, it was super light and dark. Every Google search led to implantation bleeding. Needless to say, I freaked. But not pregnant. I was lucky and relieved. So that implantation bleeding versus like breakthrough bleeding. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it can be really confusing.
It can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very similar. I didn't have it the first time around. I had it this time around.
Did you?
Just like a little bit.
Yeah. What was the color of it?
It was brown.
Oh.
And then it was a little bit light pink.
Okay. Yeah, they say light pink is the...
But I also had another issue why I might be bleeding. So it was like I might have bled. So it was very confusing why I was bleeding. But it was a totally scary situation because I knew I was pregnant. And I wanted to be pregnant.
Yeah.
And bleeding in pregnancy is never
a good thing.
And I mean, it's never a not stressful thing.
Okay, yeah.
So
makes sense.
So I guess like this implantation bleeding or whatever bleeding, like when you're not supposed to be bleeding or not the way you're supposed to be bleeding is scary in any scenario.
Absolutely.
So yeah, definitely weird.
Yeah. And yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't look anything like a regular period.
Is the consistency different?
It's just the amount is different. That's the first thing. And then the color as well, because when you're on your period, the period is fresh. It's fresh blood, right? So it's really like as if you've cut your hand almost.
Oh,
right?
wow, okay.
But this is kind of like either old blood, so it's brown, or
Makes
it's just very light, basically it's discharge colored with blood, so it's pink.
So it's pinkish. Yeah. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the signs you look for whenever you have implantation bleeding. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Yeah.
I'll add that to my list of things to check for. So, yeah. Just a few weeks after losing my virginity, I was suddenly constantly exhausted. My breasts felt really heavy and sore. And my period was late by 2 weeks. There we go.
Just after losing virginity, 100 scary.
Yeah, 100 scary. My then boyfriend and I had, of course, used a condom, but in my mind, I thought it was my own shitty luck that the condom broke and we failed to notice. After agonizing over it for another 2 weeks, so this is a month now, I told myself that the next day after work, I would buy a pregnancy test and figure out what to do from there. Okay, but you don't have to wait a month before buying a pregnancy test. You can even buy the ones before a missed period, up to 5 days before your missed period.
Yes.
So those are fine. But as soon as you miss a period,
Yeah, why wait for 2 more weeks?
Why wait?
I don't know, it's just...
Well, here we go. Lo and behold, I wasn't pregnant, and 5 minutes later, I started my period.
See? See? Once you've let go of that fear and stress, maybe white pants as well sometimes help. Yeah. And that's it.
That's it. Period comes like that.
Period comes.
She's like, oh, you rang?
Like,
oh, you just spent $8 on a pregnancy test, and here I come.
Exactly.
Joke's on you.
Oh my God.
When I was 16 and missed my period for 4 months straight. I was 16 and I missed my period for 4 months straight. My then boyfriend, now husband, and I were scared shitless, and we thought that I was pregnant. Turns out I wasn't pregnant. I just have PCOS. Yeah.
There's like mixed feelings.
Yeah. She's like, I don't want to be pregnant,
but I also don't want this.
Yeah.
But again, like, why did you wait for 4 months before you?
No, she didn't. This is a different one. This is the 16-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah, but she said she was.
She missed her period for 4 months straight. Yeah.
Yeah. So. What were you thinking?
Yeah.
Like you've had 4 months to do a test.
16-year-olds,
Yeah, but still.
Still, yeah.
Just do a test.
Yeah, just do a test. Go to the doctor.
I mean, preferably go to your gyno.
Yeah. But if you can't.
That's the best option.
Yeah, but if you can't, buy a test.
Get a test.
Yeah.
Any pharmacy. I think they have them at gas pumps as well.
Yeah. And just a little off topic, but never be embarrassed to buy a pregnancy test. Those people see everything every day, and I promise you, somebody's buying something weirder and they're not going to remember you. So don't be embarrassed to buy the pregnancy test. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's the...
For sure. Or condoms.
Exactly. But yeah, so that's absolutely another thing. Endometriosis, PCOS, these
can obviously delay
conditions.
your periods.
Absolutely.
I mean, after you've found out you've had it for the first time, then after that you already know. But
You're
the first
kind of-
time it can be scary.
Absolutely.
Like what's going on. But hopefully you get that checked before 4 months pass.
Yeah.
Just go immediately.
Yeah, just immediately do it.
Just go see what's going on.
All right, last one. The scariest my period was late story that I found. Let's just say I currently have a 6-year-old child.
Yeah, scary.
Scary.
Scary. So that's the story.
That's the story. That's the story. Yeah.
That one's scary.
That one's scary. For some people. You know, for others, it's a
it was
blessing.
similar with me the first time.
But yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head. And I remember what you said, just that overwhelming responsibility that came over. Yes, that is kind of scary.
I cried a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must admit. I was in shock.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very happy now.
Yeah.
And I was very happy just after that shock kind of...
But there's so much that just comes out of you. It's not just a baby that comes out during birth. It's emotions. It's everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, but...
Even if you've wanted a child, because like I knew I want a kid at some point.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't, I wasn't prepared for it to be right now.
Yeah.
So I guess it happens with a lot of people. Like
Absolutely.
you want a kid, but maybe not right now.
Yeah.
Or it's just like you're not thinking about it, and then your period's late, and you're like, oh no.
Oh shit. What's happening?
Yeah, that's scary.
My period's late.
You know what? It's never perfect time, I guess.
No, it's not.
Better to just jump in.
I mean, yeah, if you're planning that.
Preferably with the right partner. That's more important than timing.
I agree.
Way more important than timing.
I agree with that, yeah.
So as long as that's fine,
yeah,
you're good.
A good way to test them is to tell your partner that your period is late and see how they react.
Definitely.
That's my motto, though. If I have to stress about it, then my partner's going to stress about it with me. Like, I'm not going through this alone.
Mine didn't. He was super happy.
Yeah, that's cute. That's
like
cute.
Super happy.
Yeah.
He was excited. So that helped.
Yeah. But
you have conversations, you know what? Have this kind of conversations before there's any chance of a late period.
That's true.
Before you've had sex. Especially unprotected sex.
That's a very important conversation.
Have these conversations with people.
What do you want to do if this happens? Yeah.
Be prepared. Because after it's done, I guess it's done.
Yeah. In certain states.
Yeah. But even with a choice, it's a hard choice.
It is. It's not an easy one.
You don't want to be faced with that choice if it's not necessary.
If it's not necessary, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't, I'm happy that I've never had to go that route because I think it's a very, very hard choice.
It's a very serious choice.
I think that's what people who are against choice don't understand.
Absolutely.
Yeah.